Yowie, wowie, what an awesome episode of Monday Night Raw if you're a Firefly Funhouse fan. Of course it was the Firefly Funhouse field trip to Monday Night Raw, and you could kind of say it got very heated. Of course, Bray Wyatt came to the ring, and he basically was surrounded... Actually, no, let's just skip to everyone's favourite segment. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight marks the return of Puppet Watch! I've really got to stop this at 4 a.m. I've got neighbours. But first we got this graphic from Bray Wyatt. Of course, it's the Funhouse field trip to the Thunderdome graphic that was shown. What I found interesting about this is we got the image of Huskus as a cartoon character. Now, I know he's on Bray Wyatt's Titantron, but I can't remember if we've ever actually seen that before. I actually had the other three saved from the Funhouse logo, but I've never saved the Huskus one, so it might be, probably not, but it might be the first time we got it. It's worth including. The Firefly Funhouse puppets, well, 3 of them, were at ringside during Bray Wyatt's speech. Strangely enough, they actually did advertise all of the puppets, Devil Vince and Abby the Witch, but we didn't get a sighting of them the entire Raw, which I thought was a bit strange. There was no Firefly Fun Bus. Oh, I'm so disappointed about that. I really wanted Mattel to make one. That would have been hilariously good, but there was none. But because we didn't see how they arrived, I'm still liking the idea that they actually did ride the Fun Bus all the way to the WWE Thunderdome. But Bray Wyatt actually was playing a game of hide and seek with Randy Orton, and that led to some comedy gold. First, with Matt Riddle. He was trying to get over Bronouns and trying to get his own Firefly Funhouse episode to get Bronouns over. He actually then met Ramblin Rabbit, which, if you know me, broke my heart because I love Ramblin Rabbit. I'm his #1 fan, and I haven't got that opportunity yet. He even got a freaking carrot signed, which WWE shop, Matt Riddle, Bray Wyatt, Ramblin Rabbit, anyone in WWE watching this video, please sell those freaking carrots. I'll even take foam ones. It's fine. Just get them signed by Ramblin Rabbit. I'd spend $30. I don't care. R-Truth met Huskus the Pig Boy, which was pure genius. I think for a long time people have wanted and expected R-Truth to interact with the Funhouse puppets in some way. So this was pretty cool. He actually thought Huskus was Bray Wyatt's son, which was genius. He was talking about his PlayStation 6 and everything. Absolute brilliant. But it does then raise the question about the puppets, because before, when the puppets would show up and the original Puppet Watch, of course, we wondered what was going on because the superstars seemingly didn't see them. They seemingly just walked straight past them every damn time. And we thought maybe they're in the imagination of us. You know, that's why the superstars couldn't see them. Well, tonight, we literally saw Matt Riddle and R-Truth, who we know haven't let the Fiend in at this point, talking to puppets. So that theory's now completely out the window. And while we're talking about the puppets, it'll throw back to last week when Bray was playing the Let's Get Randy game. Of course, the puppets were the contestants, and during it, there was the Scottish flag on the buzzers. Now, that's what people have assumed it was. Now, that could be a reference to Drew McIntyre, as people have been saying. Lots of people have been saying Drew. But it also could be a reference to Nikki Cross. We all know that Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross have been in some kind of feud. It seemingly fizzled away for a while, but it could be a sign that that feud could be revisited in the future. I think that would be cool. I think Alexa needs her own feuds, her own stories, away from the Funhouse and away from Bray, but still tying it all together. I think that would be the best thing for her, personally, so I hope that feud continues. I don't think you would have missed this, but if you don't know, Bray Wyatt is wearing the Fiend Let Me In holiday sweatshirt that was available on WWE Shop and WWE Euroshop. Weirdly enough, I've gone on there and I can't actually find it. So whether it's sold out because Bray's wearing it, whether they've pulled it because there's a really good offer on at the moment, or whether it's literally just sold out naturally over time, I have no idea. But that was the sweatshirt he was wearing. I actually did get one DM throughout Raw asking where it was because it wasn't on the shop. So maybe that's a big mistake by WWE. We got a reference to cult leader Bray with obviously the rocking chair. Bray Wyatt found this as he was playing that high-stakes game of hide-and-seek with Randy Orton. Really cool throwback. But I'm seeing a lot of people asking, well, why did Bray sit in it in the first place? And I think it's because Bray Wyatt has never gone away. A lot of people question whether it's mental instability that is causing Bray to have the Funhouse and all the Fiend. And it could be, and maybe when he saw the rocking chair, he saw an opportunity for normality for him, and saw an opportunity to be Bray Wyatt of old once again. So maybe that's why he sat in the chair. Maybe he even, in fact, knew Randy was going to attack him. I like the idea of him thinking, if I sit in a chair, this is a trap. I'm going into the trap. I know Randy's going to attack me, but it then allowed for what happened later to actually happen. I like that idea. There was no Alexa Bliss again this week on Raw, which is a real shame. I did miss her. I think she could have added a lot to tonight's hide and seek segment and stuff. I think that would have been pretty fun. But there was obviously the rumours that she did the filming, and therefore she has to self-isolate and everything before returning to the shows. I'm not too concerned about Alexa, because she is still being advertised for TLC on Sunday. She is still on the banner that they showed literally at the start of Bray Wyatt's entrance about TLC, so it looks like she's still going to be hopefully accompanying him to ringside this Sunday, which I think's cool. It'd be like a cool thing for her to do at pay-per-view. We'll see what she's able to do with the Fiend. She's only ever accompanied Funhouse Bray at this point. Now, Bray actually said at TLC there will be no fun and games. There would only be pain. And I like that a lot, because he actually then said, so he came prepared tonight and gave us some jokes. And these were quite funny, so I wanted to include them both in the video. He said, first one, what's best way to measure a viper? Inches. They don't have feet. Second, what do snakes use to clean car windows? Windshield vipers. Honestly, pure brilliance from Bray Wyatt. Had me in stitches at the time. And it's a perfect example again of Funhouse Bray just wanting to have fun. He knows the Fiend's the serious character that's going to come for violence and revenge on Orton, whereas cult leader Bray is happy to take a little step back, have a little bit of fun, and, well, as we saw, let the Fiend handle business. We actually got my new favourite image of the Fiend. I really like that. It's very clear, very defined. You can see, like, the scars on the mask. Everything looks amazing on it. But this was one hell of a great Raw. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I think if you're a Funhouse fanatic like me, I'm pretty confident you did as well. It literally had everything from the fun, the jokes, the puppets, and of course, the Fiend transformation and hurting Orton again. I just wish Huskus the Pig Boy would have pinned R-Truth. I still want a Funhouse puppet to become 24/7 champion. Please, WWE, let it happen. The other thing I really want to see is the Devil Vince puppet come face to face with Vince McMahon himself. It would just literally be comedy genius, and I would love to see that moment. I mean, I kind of hoped it would happen tonight, but the fact Devil Vince puppet wasn't there, maybe strange. Maybe they post like a future clip of it actually happening because he wandered away from the field trip. Maybe. But without a doubt, this Raw hyped TLC for me big time. I loved this. The way the Fiend was so violent with Randy Orton was absolute perfection. And it's the best way to hype you for a match. Who would have thought we would have got a massive fire spot on Raw? Really, really cool. It definitely had vibes of like Kane setting fire to The Undertaker in the casket when they did that all those years ago. And to sort of do a throwback like that, because obviously it was a wooden box and stuff, it just really, really cool to see. But let me know, as you always do, your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you think I missed anything from things you might have missed, again, let me know in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video so your friends can find it. Follow me on Twitter at CWrestlingUK, and I'll see you as always next time. Peace!
Let me